Alright, welcome back to Do It Myself Garage. Just got a really quick little project here for my riding lawnmower I have a video on, but my front tire was getting bad, so I ordered these. Yeah, they weren't afraid to squish them down a little bit. So that's where we're at on these. I'll have to address on there. Try to get these to normal shape and get them on there. Get them inflated, and if they hold air, great. If not, I might put some tubes in them. The other tires I had were pretty bad on the actual rubber. They were all cracked out. So if you know the leak actually is a problem with the rim, then putting a tube in them is not a big deal. But at least now I've got some good rubber on the front. There's really no middle to jack it up. This one has a cap. I wonder if I have the other cap somewhere. I have no idea. If anything, the cap actually collected more dirt and grass than anything. There we go. Got a key. And I had... You know, I don't know that I've had this one off of here before. This one I've had off multiple times. Flats. So this nut spins right off. And it just has sealed bearings on these. If you've ever worked on these before, they just has sealed bearings. Let me grab a wrench for the other one. Yeah. It was just a tidge over finger tight. Not much at all. You don't have to tighten these down. There we go. And let's go ahead and get the tires on. Get these tires off, get the new tires on. As you can see, I got one of them off. Let me show you the technique I used. Now that I got one off, I wanted to make sure I could actually get it before I went too far. Alright, so just let all the air out of the tire. Just really low pressure on these. I don't have a valve stem remover. I do somewhere, but Lord only knows where it is. Just stand on these things, and literally you can just break the bead while holding the valve open. Just get to go trying to get one corner here without falling off at the same time. Got a little creative here. Got it in the vise, made sure the rim's above the jaws. Probably a good idea to hold the valve in while I'm doing this, so I don't have any pressure build up from what I'm doing. Like I say, I just stood on the other one, came right off. But that's probably why it was leaking all the time, because that bead was so bad. I had rolled it off of that rim so many times. Almost, we're almost there. Come on. There we go. I'll show you what I got here in a second. Screwdriver in there, and just walk it off. Again, just try not to damage the bead. on the rim. I'm going to clean it all up here in just a little bit. And then basically the tire goes back on. Same way it came off. Don't try to grab too much at a time. And you only have to go just over halfway around and then she'll pop off. Almost there. There we go. Well, it felt like that was off. Yeah, it's off there. It's just being stubborn. There we go. Now, just have to get it through this side now. She stuck back on there. Could have swore I pushed it off. It only let go on one side. Really? Damn. Alright, well. Maybe I should have only ordered one tire. Sorry it didn't show that. I just put it back in the vise and pushed it again. I hadn't realized that it actually hadn't let go of this side. So now I can just walk it off the rest of the way like I was doing, like I did before on the other side. Alright, so let's zoom in just a little bit. So, like I did before, I need to walk this. I need to walk this other side over off the rim. One screwdriver in, one to hold it. There we go. Just keep her rolling. Really doesn't take a lot. I mean, that was probably the worst lawn tractor tire I've ever done. So I'm gonna take a wire brush all this up. I had some, I think I had used some goop on this one time to try to seal it up. That's probably why it didn't come off the rim, because the one it worked and one it didn't. There's a little bit of rust on these. Clean them up. I'm gonna paint them up, and we'll throw them back on. Again, same thing here. I want to try to make sure I don't damage the rim as I'm putting it on. Just got done cleaning the rim up. If this goes too difficult, I might just bring it up to a little mom and pop shop and have them push it on there for me. Come on. Just gotta walk it on here. Did I mention the tire's not round? like a damn pirate hat. Wish I could say I have some secret way of getting these on here easy. No, there's no easy way unless you have a tire machine. I just got these things here. I know these are carpenter things, but just get the tire. I got one side on. That's easy enough to do. That's actually the easy part. Getting the second side on. Basically, tuck this under here and then pull from over here. Then get your knees on it. Then keep pulling it little by little. I've been using a kind of a really thick screwdriver and just walk it around the rim and get it on there. There's no super trick. You can use some soap on this edge to make it a little slipperier. I actually found it tends to slide off easier, so I just do them dry. But they do go on. You just have to be patient and you have to have some weight. I probably shouldn't have worn shorts today because it works really good to kneel down on the tire as you're going. Kind of show you here just a little bit. I don't know how much you'll be able to see. Camera likes to autofocus itself all over the place. And the problem is, like here, you pull on it and the rim wants to slide. That's why a tire machine would be really handy, but I'm not even sure tire machines go down this small. I mean, obviously they make machines, but like a regular car tire machine that would be worthwhile having. I don't know. Yeah, this is, I think I'm going to go put some jeans on so I can kneel on here a little bit easier. I was doing it earlier and it works, but it's kind of hard on the knees. See, just kind of walk it around. It likes to pop out. Walk it around and get your knee on it. Didn't do anything different other than not give up. Kept walking it around and standing on it. They're on. Let's get them inflated. Wet it down with whatever you've got. Sometimes I like to use glass cleaner. Whatever you've got. You just gotta make a good seal so when you my compressor might kick in here in a second and then I'll have to just time lapse this, but sometimes you have to tie a strap around here just to kind of pull the tire in. I'll try it a couple more times. If I can't get it, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I might have to do that. Basically just squishing the tire down to get it to seat. And alright, I just did this a minute ago, but the compressor was running and I couldn't really explain what I was doing. I'm going to try it again. That literally is the first time I've ever tried that. I'm going to put just a little bit of gas in here and then ignite it. The problem is it's going to get hot and it's going to want to contract. So you're going to want to fill it with air right away. So just a couple seconds and must not have been enough. Get it down in there and boom. And compress. To say that initial whoof was enough to get it kind of on the edges. The other one had actually sealed completely right away. But there we go. These things only take a couple of pounds. Probably should be really careful here what I'm pumping these up to. Just lawn tractor tires. So all I used I just had some tire wet. Black Magic. I just used that in the seam. Just want something wet. I mean, you could probably just use water if you wanted to, but I know this stuff is safe on the tires, so go ahead and use that. I've never done the gas trick before. Obviously, you saw I only did it for a couple of seconds. You want to be really careful with something like this. But it's enough to kind of get the tire to take its shape real quick. And it worked, and I got the... You want to get the compressor on there right away. The other one I did, it actually got a little hotter, and it actually started to shrink from the temperature going down. So make sure you have your compressor ready to pump it up as soon as you do that. Because again, I don't want to use a lot of gas, but a little bit, that works slick. All right, let's go put these back on the beast. All right, again, I'm not sure how much you'll get to see on this. I'm going to put this one on over here real quick. Then I'll come over there and do that one. All right, I'll show you on this side. Pretty straightforward. Got my washer, my castle nut, and my cotter key. Slide it on here. There's no reason to grease the axle or nothing, because it actually rides on this bearing in the wheel. Again, it's a sealed bearing. At least on these it is. And honestly, on the changing the tires, I wish I could tell you there's a better way to get that rubber on there. I really struggled with it. I watched some other videos of some other people, and you got to work it around there. If you don't have the patience or the strength to do it, don't feel bad, because it was all I could do to get it on there. So yeah, again, don't feel bad if you can't get it. So there we go. We're ready to start mowing again. Got new tires. I'll link in the description where I got these on Amazon. If you want to go through my link, that'd be awesome. I get a little bit of a Amazon affiliate credit for that. I don't know where the dust cap is for the other side, but here's this one. This one was actually, with the dust cap on, was actually dirtier than with it not on there. So probably not a real big deal that they're even on there then. So anyway, there we go. You know, if you need to swap out tires on your mower, again, if these leak down again, now that I have good tread, I'll probably just put tubes in them. That'll be another video. But for now, I'm sure these will be just fine. I cleaned up those rims. Everything's looking good. Appreciate everybody following along. I do have a full video on me working on some other stuff on this Honda 4518. Take a look at that. I actually repainted this one time. I don't even know if it's in the videos, but when I got it, I cleaned it up, and it's been serving me well. Only paid a couple $100 for it at a garage sale. So anyway, thanks again. Like, share, subscribe, follow along, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.